Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalio, and this video is about the time of trouble upon us, the children of Israel, that is coming. And I'll get it to start before I play the video. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So, who will be saved out of Jacob's trouble? The elect of the nation of Israel that were chosen from the very beginning to be saved from the judgments that Yahweh Shemishai will be bringing to the world in these final days of Esau Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom. We're going to be going through a time of trouble like never before upon us as a nation, and the children of Israel, we've gone through many terrible times, but this will be the worst yet. We will have to experience this before Yahushua returns, before the kingdom of heaven is established. And it is the elect of the nation of Israel that will be preserved from the perils to come, the sword from Esau, the famine, the pestilences, etc. All of these are the judgments from Yahweh Shemishai, and the wicked unbelieving of our people who turn their backs towards Yahweh Shemishai and refuse to repent and refuse to change their ways and hope to continue living in their abominable ways in this kingdom. Those are going to be destroyed by the Lord. These judgments are set for them. And Lord willing, for those of us that believe, and speaking for myself, we are of the hopeful elect, that we are protected in the days to come. And our hope, my hope, is that I have the Thawah, which is that mark of exemption spoken about in Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. Actually, you know what? Let me just get it. Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So the mark is Tawah. Thawa. So Thawa in the Hebrew is a desire, a mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. So that's what we're looking towards, man. That's what our hope is in, the mercies of Yahweh Shemishai. And the video here that I'm about to play is from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3, right? Because we're of the Hopeful Elect, we don't know if we're going to be saved as yet. And it says, martial law is coming near you, prepare spiritually, which is true. From the day that you learn about the truth, you start preparing spiritually as best as you can, day in, day out. And there are highs and lows in this truth, but it is important to continue to persevere, to continue to push, to endure, and to build your faith day in, day out. That when it is that we encounter these times, that we're fully rooted. So here it is. Jacob's trouble is at hand, and we know that Jacob's trouble is at hand because the scriptures let us know. So I'm going to play this video where an individual speaks on some things that are to come. And there have been many individuals that have spoken about things that are to come, right? Individuals that don't necessarily believe in Yahweh Shemishai. They are a part of the world, and they're simply privy to certain knowledge. But everything is to be filtered through Bible prophecy, through the scriptures. And what he's about to speak on does in fact sound like Jacob's trouble is coming. So here we go.
Okay, people, listen up. This is how it's going to go down. A lot of you who are not military or not knowledgeable on combat survivability, combat missions, and how the military works. There's going to be, and listen, I had a lot of predictions. The majority of them I predicted came true. You go to my posts and most of my predictions, not all of them, but the majority of them came to fruition. Now here's the latest and the most serious prediction I have yet to make. There's going to be an incident in this country very shortly that is going to unalive a lot of people in one incident. This is going to give Donald Trump the authority to declare martial law. Now, a lot of you who are not prepared for worst case scenario need to listen. The first thing that's going to happen is that your grid and your cell phone communication is going to go down. That is going to prevent you from calling for help or speaking with anybody else that may come to help you. That is going to be done instantly. They're going to impose restrictions on your movements, meaning that you're not allowed to leave your house, go to the grocery store, or do anything, or visit family members, that type of restrictions. Then they're going to systematically choose neighborhoods. All right, black folks, this is your part. They're going to systematically choose neighborhoods that are vulnerable and unprotected. They're going to remove you or unalive you, whatever one they decide to do. Then they're going to restore the grid and the communication in that area. They're going to move on to another area. They're going to do the same thing and the same thing over and over again until they get the results that they want. What they want is total anarchy, chaos, and to remove as many brown skin. I don't care who you think you are. If you're non-white, it's about you. You Spanish, Latinos, Cubans that all voted for Donald Trump thinking that you're exempt. He's about to show you what a real racist is. He's about to show you what white imperialism is. He's about to take you back prior to the Constitution being written. All you Cubans that are over here enjoying this hypothetical freedom and think that you are part of the whites, the real whites, the ones that Donald Trump calls his people. You see, Donald Trump is in control of all three branches of the government, but he has chosen in his first 7 days as president to cause chaos, anarchy, and just tear and burn down the system, because he knows that's the only way to implement his agenda. You guys be careful out there. Now listen, I don't have to tell you anything. You can Google all these things, how to survive, martial law. Last thing you want to do is cower in your houses unprotected. So please exercise your Second Amendment rights. I don't care if it's just one pew-pew. Have something.
All right. So you can tell that he's an individual in the world based off of what he's saying at the end part of it. That's why I stopped the video, because there's no kind of carnal measures that one can take to be able to be able to survive what is to come. You know, Jacob's trouble, the judgments of Yahweh Shemishai, right? This is a spiritual thing, and those that truly believe in Yahweh Shemishai will move through the spirit. So there's nothing to be done carnally by doing such things, taking up arms, and nothing like that. No, no, no. All right. The Spirit will protect the elect of the nation of Israel. But he said many things like martial law is coming, and martial law is a part of the scriptures to come. Martial law. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14 to show us what kind of time that we'll be heading in. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So we're heading into these types of times. And it is true. The children of Israel, as we filter what is said through Bible prophecy, Jacob's trouble, the children of Israel are going to get drawn up and judged by Yahweh Shemeshai, those who do not believe. And it is true. We know how the northern kingdom is. You know what I'm saying? We know how they stay, man. And right now, even so, they already getting drawn up with the immigration situation. And it's not just the Latinos, it's GAD, the so-called Native Americans, that they're putting an attack on as well, talking about their birthright to the land and all these kinds of things. So Northern Kingdom is feeling it. But there's no new thing under the sun, because when Esau came back into power, which he's still in power to this day in his so-called Renaissance period, the rebirth of the Edomites, they went for the Northern Kingdom first in 1492 and put them in slavery. And then after that, Judah, Levi, and Benjamin, the Southern Kingdom, in 1619, they laid hands upon them. So it's the same thing happening again. Northern Kingdom is being affected first, but it's going to get to the Southern Kingdom soon. All right, because the entire nation is going to be facing Jacob's trouble, as we are the children of Israel. Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So this is the martial law. Martial law is coming. It's a part of Bible prophecy. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, because we're heading into very chaotic times. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So we're going into a time of great tribulation. And there's no way to escape it except by way of the mercies of Yahweh Shemeshai. So turn to Yahweh Shemeshai and hope for mercy. In Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 15, is it this? No, hold on. It's actually Jeremiah 17 verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. And that's the state of the majority of our people. They rather to trust in man, which specifically they're putting their trust in Esau, Edom, and they will continue to do so, because many of them are going to take the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, because of all of the chaos and everything that will be happening in the world. And Esau, Edom is going to provide them a solution to be able to escape the chaos and the dangers that are happening. And many of them are going to turn towards it, the microchip, which is that mark of the beast. And it said they will be doing this because they have turned from Yahweh Shemeshai. And so it says, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. And their hearts have departed from the Lord, and their hearts refuse to turn towards Yahweh Shemeshai, so they will be destroyed. There's a portion of our people set for destruction. It was set from the very beginning that they simply would not believe, and it was set from the beginning that a certain group of our people would believe, and that is the elect of the nation of Israel. In 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 22, it says, let the multitude perish then, talking about our people, because the majority of our people are going to be destroyed. In America, 2/3 are going to be destroyed, and 1/3 shall be saved. Which was born in vain, let my grape be kept and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. And that grape be kept on my plant is referring to the elect of the nation of Israel. And it says, for with great labor have I made it perfect, right? Because the elect of the nation of Israel are being nourished right now. And the elect of the nation of Israel will simply have the Spirit put upon us. I'm saying, I hope to be a part of the elect. I'm a member of the hopeful elect. We'll have the Spirit put upon us to simply be able to bear what is to come. And that's just it, man. Right? But this devil is in fact coming. And it says in 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're going to be attacking the entire kingdom, right? The nation of Israel. They're going to be coming for all of us, Jacob's trouble. But they know, those of us that sincerely believe in Yahweh Shemeshai, the wicked elite of Esau Edom, know the individuals that have the full correct doctrine, especially. So they're going to be coming in, and it says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So this is what the scriptures say, and it shall come to pass. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And Esau Edom has a full list. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, talking to the elect of the nation of Israel. Saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So we shall be saved from the troubles at hand. No matter how grim the situation may look, we will simply believe that Yahweh Shemeshai will save us out of it. And then it will all lead to this time. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, the Israelites. Salvation is only for us and no other nation. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So this is when Yahushua returns. And those written in the book are the elect members from the nation of Israel will be delivered. Because what's going to be happening right at that point? We're going to go through the remaining prophecies. The mark of the beast prophecy will be made fully manifest, mandatory worldwide. Can't buy or sell unless you have that market chip. The hour of temptation will be upon us as well. Where based off of all of the chaos and calamities that are happening, it's the hour of temptation. Because we're going to be destitute, like carnally, physically, but our spirit will be blessed, and full with hope in the mercies and salvation of Yahweh Shemeshai. So we will be better off than those who don't believe. As I said before, they're going to take the market chip, and then it's all going to lead to, the end of World War III, where the missiles are going to be shot at America, and Yahushua is going to return, deliver the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the elect, from America, and save the rest of the elect from the four corners of the earth. And then America is going to be destroyed, and 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed with it. So this is all coming, man. And, to be able to get through these times, it will require the mercies of Yahweh Shemeshai. And a part of those mercies that will be gifted unto his servants, the prophets, and the elect. You see, the elect members, Isaiah 59 and verse 19, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, there it is. This is the flood. They shall be madmen, sparing none, etc. Shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So we will be receiving spiritual power to be able to escape what is to come, because Esau Edom is going to be coming in the fullness of his blessing, which is that sword. And they have all kinds of devices and technology that they will be intending to use against us, and it will require the mercies and spiritual power from Yahweh Shemishai to be able to escape what is to come upon us. Okay, so these days are coming, and the individual spoke about it. He said soon. It can be this year, next year, or the year after, regardless of whatever, it is sure to come, because the prophecies are sure to come. So with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai by Shemar Kodesh. Shalom.